What is up, guys? We got Paul in the house.
Yo, what's up, Jeff? What's up?
All right. Heck yeah. All right. We're going to be diving into some awesome stuff. Over the weekend, I discovered a page that is driving 193 visitors a month to my AI team, and I didn't create it. It was literally one of our users. And so here's what I did is I saw this page on our site ranking, and I was like, how can I help this user get more? Like, they created this website for us. They created this little like tool with my AI team, and that little free tool that they coded up is ranking now on Google.
Oh, nice.
And here's what it is. It's crazy, is because it's like driving 10 to 20 visitors a day right now to my website.
Oh, wow.
And the tool probably took less than 2 minutes to create.
No, that's dope.
And so during this little class, we're going to show you how to, one, create the tools, two, what the tool is that drove the traffic. Not that you can create your own tool, but it's like you're going to see how easy that tool is to create, but you're going to see how to find other little tools that are like that take less than 5 minutes to create. And then also how to monetize that using my AI team immediately. And so,
okay.
So this is the process. Right? So first, I'm gonna let Troy up in this house because Troy's showing up too. Nice. I'm gonna give you co-host and also Troy. So if anybody also joins while I'm talking or anything, you guys can add them. What up, Troy? Glad to join in. Heck yes, man.
What's going on, Troy?
Hey, what's up? Sorry, I'm sick, so I'll do what I can. But I was like, oh shit, there is a call. I'll jump on. So yeah, I got, and I just saw it on the news. Like there's flu going across the country or something. So I don't know. I got some bug when I traveled to Vegas on Monday. Like on that day, I was still planning on everything going smooth, and coming back and then going to church. Like as soon as I got back, I parked my car next to my friend's house. So I was doing all these things, and then, dude, I got there and I just was sick. So and I'm still sick. I came back early, so sorry if I interrupted. It looks like we're recording. Not everybody needs to know my business.
You look beautiful, and I'm glad you showed up, man. I hope this little like class was worth it. And dude, I mean, basically to catch you up, I'm going to show you some free tools that are ranking on Google for us that somebody else created, another my AI team user, probably less than 5 minutes. And then I'm going to show you how to create those tools yourself and then monetize those tools using my AI team. And so I'm glad you showed up. So here we go. All right. So first things first, check out, here is the results. All right. So this is what I discovered. All right. I came into what's called Google Search Console. Okay. And I connected my AI team to Google Search Console recently. I did it before. I've been building these programmatic SEO websites, and I totally never thought of connecting my AI team to search. Like, I'm not a search SEO guy, okay? Like, really, I'm really not. Like, I was always like a Russell Brunson, ClickFunnels. Like, before that, I was in the Army. You know what I mean? I wasn't in the military. Like, you don't think about search traffic on the internet when you're growing up, I promise. Like, it just wasn't my jam. Well, so here's the thing is I plugged into Google Search Console, and lo and behold, we had traffic. Well, wow. How do we get this traffic, and how are we getting this traffic? And so I looked at it, and if you look at the very top one here, this very top piece of traffic that we have is 193 clicks to our website in the last 28 days. But if you look at this, look how many impressions it has. If I click on this one directly, look at this thing, 193 impressions. And 254 impressions and 193 clicks. I'm on average, I'm like 1 to number 2 on Google for this word. If we look at the query, asterisk remover. All right. So if we go here, asterisk remover, well, guess what? Number 2, right behind Reddit, right? Check out this. Look at what happens. If we look at this, there's 590,000 results on Google. Anything under 2 million is usually a fairly easy for a new site to like rank. And a month, there's 70 people a month searching for this. But that's just for this asterisk word remover. Some people are searching for asterisk remover from text, asterisk remover free, asterisk remover online, free asterisk remover, right? Different words of saying that. But if you look, I rank myAIteam.com ranks right here, number 2 for this. However, if you look at this URL, this was something I discovered. I was like, oh man, this is a URL here, app.myAIteam snippet asterisk maker. Well, this is inside of our myAIteam code snippets. Okay, so if I go into the AI code snippets right here, all of these things, all of these, this is what this is. If I create a new code snippet, let's just say, right, don't judge me. I created the ability to play 16 games of Wordle at once. Right? Why would you ever do that, Jeff? This is so random. You're a internet marketer. You're doing this stuff, right? Well, guess what? You could play 16 games of Wordle at once, but if you search this word without, I don't even know how to pronounce this, there's only 17,000 results for this word. 17, not 2 million, 17,000. But look how many times this is searched a month. 301,000 times this one word is searched a month.
Wow.
Do you know how long this took me to build this little software? Look at the history. Can you add icons? Can you turn this into a Sudoku so I have 16 games to play at once, please? Can you give me some local stats? Make the stats 10 times better for the SEO factor. Can you really make the stats feel like they love winning? Make it where I have social share icons. Can you make it where every time you win a game, it feels awesome? Give a point for each game. Make it feel amazing. Well, guess what? Now we have Sudoku. All right, this is rough. Well, look, now it plays 16 games at once, right? And my daughter's name's Lacey, and guess what? In the code, I added all my children's names to the word database. So, because I can, because I'm the man. All right. Well, this is how I could cheat. All right, braid. All right, I can look at the database. Don't judge me. All right, braid. All right, boom. All right. So I have still yet to win a single game of Sudoku. All right, but so this is the whole little game. It makes it, but the idea is check out what happens when we start to rank these on Google. What happens? This is number 1, and you can see it's bringing in all of this traffic for a word that gets 70 searches a month. What happens when we get way more? What happens when we actually start focusing on this? Somebody did this by accident, and it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I didn't build that website, this asterisk maker. Well, let's check. Let's click this link. Watch what happens. We're going to go to this page. It's the asterisk mover. I discovered if you ignore this bar up top, this bar up top wasn't created 3-4 days ago. And I'm going to show you why this bar up top is so important. Because this is the asterisk remover. So what does asterisk remover, hashtag remover do? All this thing does is, hello, Jeff, remove asterisks, remove hashtags. That's it. This is the software. It removes these little things and it removes this. That's it. That's the software. If I was to create this software, let me show you how fast it is to create an asterisk remover. You have to go enroll into your local college. Okay. So go find them. Okay. Then you got to call them, study HTML, study CSS, study JavaScript, because this looks beautiful. You got to do all of this. All right. Just to be able to create this. Okay. Does that sound like woohoo? All right. Or you could sign up for my AI team, $97 a month, right? Which is ridiculously cheap. Come in here and say asterisk. I don't even know how to spell asterisk remover. Asterisk remover, asterisk. I guess I could cheat and look at somebody else's paperwork. All right. Thank you for letting Paul in. All right. Asterisk remover. Right. And I could say, make me an asterisk remover software. Make it look beautiful. All right. Like, could you guys say that? Like, this is pretty simple, right? Like, this is like, and then I'm going to hit create. And this AI is going to write my code. Right now, it's writing the code. Like, I'm not doing it. The AI is doing it. This is something that gets searched up. This is what's ranking. This literally, we already have a page that's ranking, and we're recreating this software. Is it possible to do without going to college?
No, definitely.
And here we are in about 3, 2, 1, any second. The anticipation is killing me. All right. My AI. Somebody asked, why is my AI team so slow? Like, don't judge me.
Don't judge me. Hey, have you tried Grok yet? Did you go try Grok?
I haven't. As soon as it's out, we'll be plugging it in. All right. So look, this is asterisk mover. So now I can click remove asterisk. Boom. It removed asterisks. 2 asterisk removes. Look, it just gave us a feature. If I
can't see what you're seeing.
Oh, you can't see. Let me stop now. That's so anticlimactic.
It really was. I was like, yeah. No, there's a blank white screen.
This is
so good.
All right. So, oh man, now I got to figure out which page we're on. All right. So, my AI team coded it up. All right. This is the asterisk mover that it made right here. Let's see what it did. All right. More anticipation.
Oh, I thought you had something in the background that was running a drum roll. That was hilarious. I guess it was a fan.
All right. So this is what it literally just coded up when we just asked for asterisk remover. All right. We asked for it to code. Here's, if we hit view code, the AI just coded up this entire
bro. How are you doing this, dude?
This is 170 lines of code. So I could say Jeff, and I could put some asterisks up in this thing, and we could say remove asterisks, and it just removed the asterisks. And now we have an asterisk remover. Maybe you want to say, you want this to really rank on SEO. You could say, make sure this ranks 10 times X on SEO. All right. And I hit generate. And then now it's updating this code without you doing it. It's reading your code right here without you knowing how to code up in here. And it's going to update this whole entire code for us.
Question.
Right? Yeah.
Can you run a GitHub repository through my AI team?
No, not yet, because I don't even know what GitHub is until like I've been 6 months into coding.
No, I get it. So, okay. So,
but not yet.
So JSON files and that kind of stuff, can it run that kind of coding and JavaScript and Python?
Great question. So here's what it does. It codes up into 3 different languages that I use, okay? This is the language of the internet, okay? So anytime you go to a web page, most of the internet is coded up in this language, which is HTML, CSS, which is what makes things look beautiful, and then JavaScript, which is what makes things work.
Right.
Okay. So if you could have that, or if I could write Jeff, you see how it, and then I put some asterisks in this thing, moves the asterisks. Well, that just removed the asterisk. So this is the little software. Well, watch what happens. If I go in here, this is just some nerdy stuff. You see how it says style? I'm probably going to break everything. But if I go into here and I just copy all of this and I hit delete and I hit save, well, I just deleted like half the CSS. Right? So that unstyled it.
Right. The pretty part got taken away.
The pretty part got taken. Well, I have to go into history and I'm like, oh, I just messed that up. You see how it says manual code update? Right? I could put comments and I could say Jeff removed CSS, and that will be in the little comments here. I could make it color. So this is our little developer notes, or I could go back to when it was better, right?
What you're building, Jeff, is so ridiculous. I'm so proud of you, brother.
Thanks, man.
I'm so proud of you, bro. Okay, so hold on. So wait, because I need you to help me out now. Can you run a Python code?
Great question. So sometimes you need back end scripts. This is all front end. Okay. Well, so if we just click this and this is ask any question about your code. If you're asking about how to run a Python script, well then, hey, I'm a noob and I want a Python script to run this, right? To run this. Also, how do I make it live, right? Like you might ask all whatever questions you have. So here's what this is doing. This is now the chat part of your code. Now,
no way, Jeff.
Now you're sitting here chatting with your code. The AI knows your code. It knows what you're talking, what this is. It knows all this stuff and says, here, I understand you're new to this and you want to add a path or script to your web application. Here's important to know. Right? And it walks you through what you need. Okay, here's how to do it. Here's your back end. Here's your step-by-step, right? If you really don't know what all of this is and you say, can you break it down like I'm 5? All right. And now it's going to walk you through, and it knows what this is. It knows what this is, and it knows what all this is.
Jesus, mother F, dude, what you've built, Jeff. Holy mother of God, sir. Please give me access, dude. How do I get in? I'll come down there and give you a blowjob. You got a hamburger? I got a cheeseburger, bro. I got a cheeseburger.
All right. So check out this. So now here's where we have to monetize this, because you could go put this on your website. You could buy a domain really fast, okay? So with my AI team comes with this is the software. The subscription comes with the coaching classes. It also comes with a website called learn.myaiteam.com, okay? So Paul, go to that so you can get signed in. Same with you, Troy. Make sure you guys have access to this. All right, and ultimately, this is the Hangout group, all right? This is the group where you're actually going to be in the group, the courses, and your affiliate area, and where you manage your freaking payments so you guys could choose if you never want to pay me again, right? In here, you will also soon see a contract. I'm going to be offering for $1,000 a month one-on-one coaching, all right? The one-on-one coaching calls, if you actually are going to be on here and you actually like, Jeff, I'm building this software. I need someone to tell me what to click next and walk me through the process. All right. Sometimes I don't want to do this always on the coaching calls like the group, but if you want it, you'll see your one-on-one contract in here. You'll be able to see what the terms are. It's $1,000 a month. Literally cancel it when you want. All of that, the contract will be in here for you to sign, and then it will automatically charge your stuff, okay? Now, here's the thing. On the left hand, up here at the top right, you see this? There's the communities. This is where you're going to be able to join the group. If you have questions, you should just see the My AI Team users in here. This little AI coding group is going to be going away. It's just going to be the My AI Team users, okay? So this is the group. You see how right now it says AI coaching call is live. All right, that means right now we're live. I have events in here. You can see the events. Paul's up in here. He said just purchased. Let's go, Paul. All right. So everything I've been building much more into our learning area, okay? All of our coaching calls I'm trying to get in here better, our like products, everything. All right, but up here in the top right, you have something called affiliates.
Jeff.
Let me show you this.
I'm so overwhelmed with what you have done in the last year and a half with this site, sir. Oh my God, dude. You have like built so much on top of what you had. I remember day one, dude. I was here day one. So to see all of this extra, absolutely astronomical, sir.
Yeah, this is the business part to support all of the fun little code snippet, right? The code snippet, that's the software cut part. But you got to build the whole business around this thing. Well, how are we going to make it where you get paid off of the efforts, where we can all get rewarded for this, where it's like everything. So here's what My AI Team has an affiliate program. It's 25% flat, right? Every month, month in, month out, for every product that's connected to my Stripe account. So that means my AI team, my coaching, one-on-one coaching. If you guys refer someone and they pay the $1,000 a month, that's $250 for you a month, and I'm coaching them for you, okay? And they're going to be building software for you, okay? So like, I hope that this is like, the goal is you guys show up, you build software, you make money from your software. If you love it and you believe in my AI team, you'll tell somebody about it. If not, that's all right. It's fine. I'm not hurting. I'm not going to not pay my rent, you know? I just want to let you guys know, I make all of my money from my wife's business. All right. 99% of our income, 90% of our income comes from this site called LC Design. And it's the nurses and doctors. None of my friends are nurses and doctors, nor do I ever want my friends to be nurses and doctors, because I talk about all of this crazy stuff, and nurses and doctors are over there doing heart surgery. Right. My wife is the face of the business. We sell templates. We sell software that is a software called Aspire Builder, and nor do I promote it because this thing, dude, we launched this in COVID lockdown, and we have nurses and doctors that pay monthly. The goal for what we're doing right now with my AI team is to build cups and set them down in the rain so we don't have monthly clients. It's to build cups that we set down in the rain and it collects money for us so we don't have to keep doing it. It's the passive income of my life. This is what I spend 99% of my time doing, is having fun building crazy little 16-page word Sudoku. I'm building a calendar app for software. I'm building 100 different projects, but it's not attached to my time. The money part isn't attached. So build things that aren't attached. So here's the thing. How do we build where you guys can do the exact same in seconds? So you guys see, this is the asterisk mover. I did not build this site. I didn't build this one. This is the one that's ranking. You see up here how it says this website was coded using AI by my AI team. Get started now.
Wait, hold on. That's the site that's live right now that other people are seeing. You son of a bitch.
Now watch this.
Smart son of a bitch.
I hope you see what I'm seeing. Now watch this. Now,
I'm so proud of you, Jeff, dude. I'm so proud of you, dude.
Customize referral ID. I need you guys to click that, and you're going to get your referral ID. Okay. You're going to copy this. If you ever change this, it's going to break all your updates, but it's going to update your future links. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to copy this referral ID, and you see how on here it says myaiteam.com, Jeffrey. This is my URL. This is my affiliate link. So that means anytime somebody comes here, clicks this link, it's going to track it. It's going to track if it becomes a lead, and it's going to track if they become a customer, and you're going to get 25% commission on any product that's connected to my Stripe account. Now watch what happens. Now we hit we copy that referral ID. Now we go into my AI team. This is what I added the last few days. We click on this little icon or your name up here, okay? And then it will pop up a little drop down. You can click on your billing. That's to manage your billing. If you want to cancel, no hard feelings. But if you click profile, click on your profile, and it's going to pop up my AI team affiliate ID. All right, and you're going to paste in your affiliate ID right here.
Fucking proud of you, dude. Proud of you, dude.
And then you're going to hit save. And then guess what's going to happen? It's automatically going to add it to this link right here. Okay.
Oh, Jeff, I'm so proud of you, bro. I don't know, Troy, Michelle, and Paul, how much coding you've done doing this kind of stuff, the way that he's doing it, the no code experience AI thing. I've been doing it for about 3 months, and I'm a heavy learner, and a lot of the protocols that he's putting in for things to happen automatically and get propagated automatically, all of the things that he's doing, it's just so hardcore. I'm so proud of, and Jeff, the way that you have changed your pattern for profitability to the moon, son of a bitch, to the moon. I'm so proud of you on so many levels, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my question. In the chat, I'm now begging you to do this for you, not for me, because this thing that I have found, if you have not clicked on this link and looked at this thing that I've sent you, is one of the most nastiest things you will ever see in your life that this kid has built. It is bots that work in formation from CEO down to whatever you want, and each one works as you want it to work, and you build it in that fashion. It's a GitHub that has all of the other GitHub repositories that you need to run it. Now, all this is code that is held on GitHub, but you have to run it on something like Vercel. But you can run one program on Vercel for free. So you should be able to run this thing on Vercel with this GitHub and make this thing happen.
1,000%.
I don't know how.
I don't know how either. I don't even know what. So when somebody says agents and somebody says some of those, that confuses me. So for me, that's why, no joke, like, hey, like, we gotta like, I gotta be able to talk to it and not even know what the code is and then deploy it. And now here's the thing: if you want this Sudoku word to go live, instead of knowing how to deploy it and all this stuff, all you have to do right now, it's always private. Okay, your snippets are never public. The only way that they're public is if you go to the settings and then you turn the settings from private to public. So now all of a sudden, when you want to deploy this, I'm going to send this to all of you guys. Now every single one of you guys can go to this little website and you guys can instantly play Sudoku, where the heck this game is. and I'll show you. This is what it looks like in incognito mode. Okay.
I'm totally going to play it right now.
All right. And tell me what you get a score, because not many people have. All right. I don't know. Like, share your score. All right. So look, if you look at it, this is incognito mode. Okay. So this is the game. At the top, it never leaves the ad. So this is how we put ads on it. Okay. This is the ad. And if I scroll down, this is the game. It has like all these words. I asked it to add a whole bunch. But if you click on one of these links, get started now, you can see up here, it hyperlinked my affiliate link right here. Bam. At the very top is this question mark AM equals ID equals my ID right here. This is my ID. And so this is where we're building these little free tools, and we can add it in and it instantly creates a live page that eventually is going to rank. Now, if we hit refresh, we have 9 clicks.
I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. No offense on this game.
Yeah, there's instructions, and I don't know how to play it either, but I saw that 301,000 people are searching that up a month, and I don't know what it is. That's the best part. If we look at this website, check out this website. This is the number one website for it. Oh, my screen's not sharing.
So, okay, then I think what's happening here is that it's not, or maybe I'm not. No, I have the page. Let me refresh it. There's 2 things that it doesn't have for the game to work, because I just read the rules, and there is no word to guess for me to, like, there's no word for me to guess. And if there is, it doesn't say that somewhere. And then the green letter is correct in the right position, blah blah blah. But it gives me the ability to type something. So like I can write the word queen, QUEN, 5-letter word, boom. But then after that, nothing happens if I press and oh no, sorry, something did happen. Please forgive me. I'm a liar.
There you go.
Now weirdly, so I'm lost as to how to play this game.
That's perfect. So check out this. I don't necessarily know how to play it. And if you look at my screen, on here, we have the Sudoku word, right? This is the word. Well, let's analyze who's already ranking. Well, look at this site. This site was created in November 2003 and literally shot up. And if we click on this, we can actually analyze it. So we'll click on this SEMrush, okay? Look at this site. For this crazy one word, let's look at their organic traffic. They have 271,000 visitors to their site on a monthly basis. Like every freaking day. All right, like insane.
It's crazy.
So if we look at their, I'm gonna click on it and it's gonna populate a ton of ads, but that's all right, because that's what how they're monetizing. Any second now, as soon as my thing loads. All right, so we can see their top words, everything like that. All right, so I'll go to Sudoku. If I click on this little word, this keyword, watch how they're monetizing it. All right, this is their game. The page loads. In a few seconds, we have ads. Here's the first ad down here at the bottom. Ad over the side. We're just monetizing it. We're just monetizing it with our affiliate link, but all of these ones are ads. You can.
I mean, that's a lot of money, dude. That's a lot of money right there. That's like what about five? That's about 5 to 8 cents.
Yeah, every single
Right
time.
there, about 5 to 8 cents. Yeah, for each load that happens.
And that's just
You
a
do
free tool.
100,000 loads a month, you know.
Right? So that's just a free tool that took them. And look at all these other words, right? So these are the other keywords. Look at all this. Cordal, Sidorco, all these. If I hit export, I'm going to give you guys this list, okay? So you guys can see just a ton of Google Sheets.
So Setacordal, it looks like it is that's a game. I thought you were just that's actually there. I saw what you said. Tons of searches, not a lot of options, and so you just created another one where you could run a bunch at one time, put a affiliate link in it, and you're offering it for free just to get traffic.
Nailed it, Troy.
Okay.
That is all we're doing. But now here's the thing. Real estate tools. Real estate mortgage calculator. All right, like all of these things are free tools, and it's all about your creativity. Why do I bring up a game? Is because a game is an easy way to conceptualize it, but also is if you apply this to your business, well, now like online magic trick.
Well, the game's brilliant, but I told you this I think a week ago or whenever we last spoke, is your what was it? Sorry, I'm spaced out from this cold or this flu or whatever it is the gift thing that you created, the list, right? What was it?
The wish list maker, yeah.
Wish list, there you go. That's what term it is. So I still think of that. That's another free option with affiliate links. I think that one's brilliant, and I've thought about that. Even I think about that fairly frequently. So I think that's one to definitely maximize.
Yeah, and so these little tools. So here's the thing: if you guys get set up and just leave them on my AI team with your affiliate link, that's a way that you guys could rank for them. Just make sure you turn it public and public. Okay. The other option is, inside my AI team, you have the option to download the whole code and install this on your own website and your own server and put these on your own server. And I highly encourage you to do that. Like, then here's the thing is, you might have a real estate business, or you might have something you might not realize. You create a tiny little tool called Asterisk Remover, and it gets 100 to 200 searches a day, but you might have like something for your niche, which might be maybe a loan calculator, right? A loan calculator, right? Loan calculator with extra payments. All right. And now you have a loan calculator with extra payments. This gets searched up 12,000 times a month. And loan calculator with extra, look at auto loan calculator with extra payments and lump sum. All right, let's do house loan. All right, because we're not doing auto loan, we're doing house, right? Home loan with extra payments. Okay. Well, look at this. This gets searched a couple times a month. Watch this. If I create this, I'll just say this, and I'll say, create me a amazing software that does blank. And then I'm going to create it. And then I'm going to sip some coffee. This might be a simple tool that you literally do for your, but how much is an extra home if you guys sold one home a month, Troy, for one real estate agent? What's that commission? You're on mute. Oh, wait, no, you're not. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think on one of the ones that I'm on there, I'm on mute, but I don't know. I always back when I was on the streets doing it, I always figured 15,000 a month, or 15,000 for every million. Sorry. Again, I'm kind of, and then that's minus some expenses and stuff. So probably 10,000 out of every million.
So this just created us an advanced mortgage calculator. All right. Look at this. It breaks down the freaking payments for this, everything. Like, what the heck is this, right? If I got a loan amount for let's just say for $1 million, okay, so that's $1 million for a house, annual interest rate on a 30-year loan, extra monthly payment. I'm gonna put an extra 2K a month into my thing with a lump sum of 15K for my down deposit, lump sum payment year. Actually, I don't have a lump sum value. All right. And I could calculate. All right. Look at this. Boom. What's up? Time saved 13 years,
Question.
1 month.
Question. Could you do the same thing for buying and selling businesses?
Absolutely. Watch this. I'm going to fork this and I'm going to fork this whole little fork snippet because I like this auto loan calculator. I like this. I'm going to fork this and I still want the same calculator, right? So now I have two. I have this one over here and I can make this public, right? So now all I have to do is I coded this up in a few seconds. I could turn this public, and now in a couple days, whenever Google crawls my AI team, it's going to see that this site's live. Well, up here now, this is the second one. This is the advanced mortgage calculator, but this is for that one. So, what was your answer? What was your ask, Paul?
Oh, sorry. Buying and selling businesses.
Can you make this for buying and selling businesses? Like, you know what I mean? Like exactly what you said to me is what I told this. My wife, she says, I'm too scared to talk to the AI. I don't know what to say it. And she's like, she hears me text it all the time, talk to it. And she's like, why are you talking to like that? Like, this is not, you shouldn't talk. I was like, who else is better than me at talking to this thing? Like, where? I talk to this thing all day. I talk to this more than I talk to my wife. Like, you just talk to it like you would talk to it, complain at it. And then look, business evaluation calculator. In seconds, we have a business evaluation calculator. Annual revenue, annual expenses, growth rate, discount rate, projection for 5 years, and then we can calculate it. And then it projected everything.
Now, wait, hold on. Now, here's another one. Here's another ask. Can you have it to where, and I don't know if this is possible, but could you add it to where you could add files? So maybe you have like the CSV file of the business because you asked them for their like 1 to 2, 3 years or their last 3 years of info, and you want to have that in there as a calculation. Could you ask it to do that and say, I needed to have a button where it can upload a CSV file and calculate the last 3 years of that business? You understand what I'm trying to do here, Troy?
Look at Paul. I need a sample CSV and so I can upload the CSV to add the data.
Okay. Give me a second.
I'm sorry if I missed you just for a second. My mom was calling and my head's still a little. So go ahead. But I do understand the business valuation and wanting that. I think that would be a great one because that's more in line with my current interest as well, I suppose. But are you then saving these into my AI team as a free tool as you're creating them now so that we could then begin to promote these as they are?
Yeah, absolutely. So the moment they're public, this is now live, right? So this business loan calculator, I'm going to change the name. This page name determines the URL, okay? So if I hit save and I hit refresh, you see how it just updated it to the business loan calculator evaluation? If I send this into the chat, you guys all now will instantly see my link. Okay, so you guys can go to this website and you guys will see my affiliate link at the top instantly because I turned it public and everything. You guys can send it to a friend, everything. Anyone could use this hundreds of times. Look, I even have a sample. I have an upload CSV. Where's my sample CSV? Give me a sample CSV, dog.
Okay, so that's cool. So but the affiliate link that goes in is for the creator only, not the person sharing it.
Now watch this. In my AI team, what I did is I made it inside the public snippets because there's something called open source, right? If you download this and keep it private and you put it on your own website, keep it private. Now you could build your own website and you could use those tools on your own site. But if you turn it public, the whole world's going to see it, including any users of my AI team. And now if you want to come down in here, you could cruise all of our public snippets and you could see all of the ones I've been doing. Guess what? I have been making random phone number generator, CMKY to Patone converter, hex to Patone converter, Patone to CMY converter, hexadecimal coder to text. Excuse me. Hex to ASCII, converter text to hexadecimal code, free hashtag generator. Why am I making this? Because I'm doing what I'm telling you guys. I'm just doing it behind the scenes. And hexacode dex to text generator, whatever the heck that is, gets searched up how many times a month? 320 times a month and only 4 million, but there's hardly any software that actually does it. So I made one. And now I'm putting it on, and I hope in the next few days I start to rank on this on Google. This site called browserling.com, this site is all about these tools.
And you're finding these opportunities through your Google extension. And which one was that?
Hey, Michelle was on the call a few minutes ago. She just purchased my AI team. That's what's up.
Nice.
She
Welcome,
left,
Michelle.
thank you, Michelle. All right. All right, so look at all these things. Look at all these freaking hexa to code, hexadecimal to text, 90,000 hexadecimal converter, hex converter, hexametal decoder, hex decoder. I just downloaded this so you guys can have the keywords too. But all of these are little tiny softwares all about hex to text. Like what? And it's just thousands of searches a month for these single little keywords that sound, oh, why would someone make that? Dude, somebody's making a couple thousand a month from ads from that bad boy.
Now here's my question.
Yeah.
When you're doing what you're doing on my AI team, you like, let's say you wanted to make, let's say that first one or whatever you've made already, the hexadecimal or whatever. If we go to that link right now, is that an actual live website that you have already?
Yeah.
And oh my God. Wait,
it's already on.
Yeah. You're not putting ads on every single one of these?
So if you guys want to, this is what the classes are for. Don't just leverage. If you guys just want to put on my AI team, I don't want you, like, in order for you guys to install your ads, you guys could add your ad snippets here, but it's on my AI team. So you would have to go through and get it approved with Google Ad Snippet. Like, this is my way of monetizing it if you want to leave it on my AI team.
I understand.
If you want to put it on your own website, which I highly encourage you to do, watch my other trainings on how to deploy this code. If you guys know how to deploy this on your own server, watch. If you want to put this on your own server, business loan calculator, watch this.
A couple things that I had asked, and I think you kind of easily skipped right by and not on purpose, is the creator the only affiliate link on these micro whatever? I'm sorry, I'm out of it.
Yes.
Or can we be the affiliate when we share it? So if you built it, but I share yours, do you remain the affiliate link in the top right?
Yes. And this is how you do. This is how you switch that. If you want to create tools and share it that you build, you could go right here to the settings and you can fork these codes. You see this little fork button?
Right.
Fork it. If you click fork, it's going to say, would you like to duplicate this code? And then you could duplicate it and make it your own. And now you create this copy, and now you see how it has my own information up here? Well, now you need to add to this, make it your own, make this better, improve it, make it like, come in here and say, what do you want to do to this code? Well, you might want to say, hey, like, this is Sudoku, which is 16 games at once, right? Can you make this 32 games at once? That's adding more value in this new game online for a whole new word. If you guys don't know what Sudoku is, what's the next version, right? That Sudoku, this is 16. What's 32, right? Wouldn't
it be, do you think it wouldn't be better? I mean, that's maybe not a bad option, but wouldn't it maybe be better in some cases? I think I would rather just switch the affiliate link out and say, so let's say this is your addiction, set a Cordal or whatever, and you just love this thing, and you're gonna upgrade this shit way better than I ever will. I'm never gonna take it that far, but I want to promote your addiction, but I want to get credit for promoting your addiction. So wouldn't it also be good to have the option just to change that affiliate link that's resting in your micro game or whatever, that rather than to duplicate and then have me do work that I don't want to do.
Yeah, I mean, here's what you could do is you could go that extra step of saying, hey, like, I mean, anytime you're doing internet marketing, you want to own the traffic. Okay. That depends on, like, if you notice what Paul said earlier, he's like, man, everything you built in the last year and a half has been so much more. My AI team, the code snippet hasn't changed, but I've been building the business around my AI team. I've been building, oh, look at this. Doe Trio Gorgoggle. Look at this.
That's in the new Jurassic Park movie, that game.
Look, it's a real game, and other people are targeting it too. It has 14,000 and 130. Oh my God, look at this number.
Okay.
135,000 searches a month for this freaking keyword, guys. And there's only 14,000 competitors. And I just created that code in a few seconds. Like,
okay, now that's maybe a good way to circle back around, because I'm just kind of keep you focused, or at least for a second on this. So yeah, because I wouldn't want to recreate this, but I wouldn't mind putting it in my my digital business card or whatever, my link tree that has free games for your kids, while you're going through an open house. Who knows, right? So then I could drive traffic your way, but I wouldn't necessarily want you to get, even though you built it, to get all the credit for the traffic. And because you built it, you're going to be happy there's traffic anyways, right? So I'm kind of, I'm not sure that's, like I said, it's good for somebody just to fork it. I think that's great for somebody who wants to go down that road, but I don't want to go down that road. But I still see the value in the tool. But and I love you, so I'd probably put it there anyways. But just for the fact of growing, just like the affiliate summit that I just missed because I was been sick all week, is that's not a tall ask to want credit for driving traffic to your game. So is that something that you would consider, or something in the works, or do you know, is there a different strategy that you just like to keep that kind of in-house, and always the affiliate credit always goes to you?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're going to do that, the ultimate idea isn't necessarily sending a whole bunch of traffic to my AI team. I hope that you guys see the ultimate idea is what this guy does, because Doggle Trio blah blah Wordle, this guy he bought that domain. And all he has on this one website is probably this HTML file. Nothing else. And so I hope he's fully monetized with ads, and that's all that's on this site. And it probably is. Like, this is all that's on the site, is one page with a whole bunch of ads that he made a few years ago, and it produces him probably a few $1,000s a month because of it. If you decide to use the My AI Team affiliate program that I set up, man, thank you, because that benefits you and me. But I also hope that you do this for other businesses, and I hope you do this for 10,000 websites, because we made it so easy for all you have to do is come in here and you have all of these little assets that are sitting down in the rain. This site, look how long it takes to load. That we win because we have a freaking site that loads faster than this. Literally, we can look how much traffic this site is getting for this 14,000. I have more pages on my website than there's on Google for this keyword. Like, this is incredibly easy to rank for these. Like, I wonder what the next one is. Like, heck, like, this is insane. And then you could put tips, and you could do so much with this. It is insane. It's not even just this keyword, and I hope you don't focus on the game. The game isn't the idea. The idea is using this for essentially any of your guys' businesses. And yeah. So, do you guys want to see how to deploy this on your own server? Is anybody interested on that, where you put it on your own domain and you do that? Is that of interest at all? Do you guys know how to do that or not, or what?
It's definitely something I would like to go over again.
All right. Well, here we go. All right. So this is inside Namecheap.com. Okay. I like Namecheap because it's $12 a domain. Hosting is $34.34 a year. Okay. So you buy a domain and hosting. That's the two things that you're going to need. Okay. Shared hosting, the cheapest hosting possible. $34. If you guys go to bubble.com, it's $34 a month. Okay. I have Aspire Builder. It starts at $47 a month. That's not including your domain. This is a domain and a server for $34.34 a year. All right. You need both of them. All right. So let me just show you. If I go into here, this is attorneysearchnearme.com. All right. This is one of my many websites. I have a ton of these. All right. I got to get signed back in. Let me get this in. All right. So we have a ton of these things. Well, if I go into here, I'm going to show you guys how to actually set this up. All right. So bam. Pretty sure you guys can't hack my account from seeing this number. All right. All right. So we're in here. This is our site. Well, if I go into here, this is a dispensary site, this holistic health practitioners. What would be a good site to put this on? Let's just slap it on Attorney Search Near Me. All right. If I go into a search panel and we go into this site, I'm literally going to change like the whole freaking homepage on this really fast. Okay. So let me just show you. All right. I was kind of a little fast with that. This is what's called the cPanel. The reason why we need the hosting is because it gives us this little like server icon. Okay. When we click on that server icon, we can go to manage and go to cPanel. When we go to cPanel, this is our blank canvas. We don't have to, this is when somebody says custom code or do you own the code or everything, this is what it means. Put it on your own cPanel. You're not paying some other hosting like Vercel. You're not doing any of that. You freaking own it. Okay. This is what it means. You could add your own emails. You could add your own databases. If all that is way over your head right now, keep showing up to these freaking classes so this doesn't sound confusing. This is the stuff I do all day long, and I could build software daily for this stuff. All right, so now we go on to File Manager, okay? Inside your File Manager, you're going to have all these files. Yours probably doesn't look much like mine, but you'll have what's called a public HTML. It's a little globe icon, okay? I'm going to click on this public HTML. If you ever make subdomains, you'll have a little folder right here. You see how it says app.attorneysearchnearme.com? That's because I made a subdomain on my server, which you could also do on your cPanel. And you could have all your stuff, a basic code, and on the stuff on the internet, all the server is just like a little finder. Look, if I go to my finder on my computer, you see this? This is Attorney Search Near Me. No joke, this whole entire code is my Attorney Search Near Me website, right? If you've been following along in the programmatic SEO website classes, right? We talk a lot about this. Well, this whole website, Attorney Search Near Me, this is the homepage. This right here. Okay, well, watch this. All this whole code, you see, look, there's my ads. You see that? Look at that bad boy. Click on that, make me money. All right. If you guys go to this little file right here, this is what this server looks like in my files. This is on my computer. Well, if I go back into our server, right? My site is kind of slow because Google Ads. It's Google Ads that's slow, not my site. All right. So look, if I click on the public HTML, well, this right here is all my files. It looks ridiculous because it is, right? And this is all coded up with AI. I do not know how to code, and I'm sticking to it, right? AI is teaching me everything that I've learned so far, and AI has coded up every single line of these codes. Some of these have thousands of lines of code in them, and it's connected to my database. And I know what's going on because I named all these files, but I didn't. AI coded up all of them. All right. Well, check out this. There's one file in particular that determines what our homepage is going to be. You see how if I go to attorneysearchnearme.com, this is the main page. Okay. Well, if we want to change what the main page is, let me show you this. I'll go to File Manager, and what that main page is dictated by is something called the index file, the index.php. You see how it says index.php? It's index.php, but it could be index.html. That's just the file extension. PHP just has a little PHP script. .html, that's what my AI team gives you when you export. All right, so if I go into these codes and I have Duga Trio Wordle game. Well, watch this. If I click on view code, this is HTML. You see that? HTML. Well, if I copy this whole code, I'm going to copy this whole thing all the way, all 6,672 lines of code that the AI coded for us. And I'll go into the cPanel and I can click on this index.html. Most likely, you guys don't even have this file. You would have to create the new file, right? So you would say new file, and you would name it index.html, and then you would hit enter, right? Well, guess what? Now I have two index.html. I have two index files, right? I have this index. I'm going to name this one. I'm going to rename it just so we could move it. I'm going to rename it, act like that never existed. All right, that PHP. But if I refresh this page, watch what happens. It's blank. It's empty. Because I just added this file right here. You see how I have this index.html? This is the page that I just added that file, right? So if I hit view, if I hit edit, I'm going to click edit this. It's empty. There's absolutely nothing here. Well, what if I say, hello, Jeff? Right? And I hit save. Well, watch what happens. If I hit refresh over here, hey, hello, Jeff. It says it. We did it. All right. That's all that index file is. Okay. It's not confusing, right? It's a simple little word editor. You just put stuff here. But if we put HTML file here, such if I go over here to my Wordle game and I hit copy code, right? It copied the code, or if I hit download file, that downloads the index file. But I could go over here and I could paste. And it pastes the index stuff, the HTML. And now I can hit save. And then guess what happens? We have Wordle game. And this whole entire game is on attorneysearchnearme.com. If you guys quickly go to the site, you guys will see it live. However, I'm going to change it back in a few minutes because this site's live and getting traffic. And I don't want to, people are going to be like, dude, this is not an attorney. All right. If you're watching the replay, you don't get to see this part. All right.
What is it? What is it again? What is it again? Attorney what?
Attorneysearchnearme.com.
Oh, I already have it. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
That is it. That is it. Yeah.
Right. So do you see how we could instantly deploy this code to your own server? And now you could go apply for Google ad credits and Google AdSense, and you could put your own ads on this whole website just like those other guys are doing with your own domain for $34.34 a year. And your server, your domain only costs $12. Your server costs the $34 a year. The domain, you could buy more domains and put more domains on this thing. You could have free games for kids and then put a ton of games on that thing. And you're ranking for all these games. Or you could have free tools for real estate agents and link your real estate agent in there. If you want to, hey, you want to hire us, call us. However you could think of, or you could put other ads or Google AdSense. And these could be little tiny things that you set down in the rain. Think about it. Here's when I keep saying set down in the rain. All right. I'm gonna leave you guys with this. All right. Right. So there's this little one of my favorite little sayings. Okay. Imagine if I'm, right, I got my coffee cup, right? And it says awesome like my daughter, right? So imagine if I'm outside holding this cup, collecting rain, right? Collecting water. And every day that I stand in the cup or stand in the rain, I get paid a little bit more and it fills up, right? And if I don't stand in the rain and I'm not out there, if I'm sick, right? I had a little cough the last few days. My kids got sick, so I couldn't go to work, right? If I can't, for some reason, some people have bigger cups. Do you guys agree? Some people like get paid way more, so they have big cups, but they still have to stand in the rain. Do you guys agree? They have to stand there and collect the cups. And if they can't stand in the rain, well, they have to take their cup inside, and their cup, it gets dry. Coffee cup's almost empty, right? And so if you can't stand in the rain and you can't collect money, eventually this system is broke. Here's the idea of what we're talking about. I hope that you guys watch this and say, dang, I could set down a silly little cup, set it in the rain, and that cup will collect traffic in money. Might be a few cents. If you guys log into my little site right now, this is my ad. Oh, that's my beautiful wife, but that's my ads in the background, right? It's a little software, but every day I get paid a couple little cents from my Google ads. Look, this is like a little, you see that like taking pictures of us? How creepy, right? Like, look at that camera taking pictures of us every few seconds. Like, dude, that's iPhones do that. That's creepy as heck. All right. But look, I'm going to smile so that whoever's looking at it can train AI on my face. All right. All right. Literally, like, it's a few cents. It's a few pennies, but it's just starting with websites that you could set down and it collects in the rain for you without you having to be there. It collects rain for you with not attached to your time. It's an asset that produces revenue. If you guys just spend a little time creating a business valuation calculator and then promote it, put it online, let it sit there for a few years, build another one. Oh, it's the weekend, it's Friday fun day, and you build a game and you just stay up and stop. Don't watch TV for 30 minutes. Don't play at Fortnite. Just build something, build a game like Fortnite, a quick little like game like Flappy Bird that made millions of views. Wordle. If you guys don't know, Wordle had 5.8 billion visits for the New York Times this last year in 2024. 5.8 billion visits to their website. Could you imagine how many subscriptions that drove to their business? How many other ad revenues that they have that helped just because of a game that literally took a few seconds that the AI could code up in seconds now? Seconds. But guess what? There's people out in the world that are too scared to even log in and type to the AI and say, make me a Wordle game. Make me a Pong game. And they haven't done it yet. So I challenge you guys to create one, to send it to me, to add your affiliate link to the top. And here's the thing is, yes, maybe you can't append your affiliate link yet and make it where it shares, but I hope that Google shares it for you. I hope you create one single tool and it brings thousands of visitors to my AI team on a monthly basis. And you created it now, and 10 years later, you're thanking yourself because I pay you tens of thousands of dollars for promoting my AI team, for helping me now. And I hope that it works. I hope that this idea that we're talking about isn't just $19 or 19 clicks a day. It's something bigger in the future because of this. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for showing up to the class. You guys freaking rock.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you for everything, man.
You guys rock. Bye.